Hello, Goes and family. Welcome back to Larry's Anything Goes. Hopefully, you guys are having a great and exceptional Monday. New week, new opportunities. So let's get it. This will be the last video for my articles that I usually go over every week. I usually go over one article every week that I find interesting and talk about. But this will be the last video for Black History Month. So, hey, we made it after all, right? So, anyways. I love to hear about stories like this, family, because it definitely shows when one is determined that they can basically accomplish anything they want to in this life. Tech founder Mr. Rodney Williams from the good old city of Baltimore, Maryland, who was actually a descendant of immigrant parents, is partially deaf, obtained his college degrees by the age of 24 years old. Now, Mr. Williams had a nice corporate job in marketing industry, but he chose to pursue his dreams within the tech industry. Very smart. The article stated that he left it to pursue his idea of a new technology using sound and started with his company on a bus on the way to SXSW. Technology data transmission over audio has disrupted industries such as proximity marketing, event ticketing, and mobile payments since Mr. Williams co-founded LISNR 8 years ago. I think that it's amazing because this company's concept is that they recreate information that is shared, but not just using regular Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, or the usual products that people utilize, mobile payment systems. And before I go on, before I started making this video, I had the pleasure of speaking with one of my oldest IT background specialist friends. And my goal is to be able to create a panel within the next week or two of IT specialists to not only give us their background, but to actually help the younger generation that's leaving high school or leaving the military and wants to get into the tech industry, or leaving college and wants to get into the tech industry, and what are the best routes to go, or people who just want a career change and whatnot, what's the best routes for them to go, because tech is just going to continuously blow up, from here on out. And there's so many people that are being left behind because they are not, most school systems are not teaching, even the one-on-one aspects of how the tech industry as a whole is, or what right certifications one's supposed to go after, studying tactics, things of that nature, and how they're even supposed to operate as a technical professional, and the hurdles that they're going to face. A lot of schools, they just can't teach you that, because if you don't know, if you're not a specialist yourself, you just don't know. It is what it is. That's why I'm getting the specialist myself, because I'm not a tech specialist. But anyways, I digress. Back to the story at hand. Mr. Williams stated that, and I quote, "We decided to leverage the speaker and the microphone as a way to send and receive information." Mr. Williams also stated that they are sending something and receiving something via a piece of technology that's easily ported and lives in the applications itself. Consumers may never know it's there, but what we are doing, Mr. Williams stated, is providing significantly more security, and we are making it significantly more seamless. I love this because people like Mr. Williams is ensuring people coming out of the low-income communities are taking advantage of the opportunities that advances of the technology industry actually brings on a regular basis. Mr. Williams stated, and I quote, "When one thinks about paying with your mobile phone or Apple Pay or Google Pay, it's only the premium devices and the premium group of consumers that has access to doing something as simple as that," Mr. Williams stated. Where I grew up, I go to the convenience store and it says cash only. Mobile payments isn't a thing of that community, he stated. But that's the problem. No one cares about creating a universal pay. You should be able to pay with any phone, not just the newest. I couldn't agree with that statement more. Great example, I remember being at, and this was this one store, Dollar General. I'm not going to say where it was located, but I will say that I was surprised that they don't have Google Pay and Apple Pay, with them being such a huge corporation, things of that nature. It's one thing, certain smaller mom and pop businesses don't have that, but even then I have an issue with that, because it's 2021 and, you're actually going to lose business because you have 18-year-olds and 21-year-olds they're used to utilizing a cell phone right now. It's a normal thing. You have touchless credit cards nowadays. You have crypto debit cards and credit cards nowadays. So I could go on and on, but I'm not. It's one of those it is what it is situations, all right? But anyways, back to the story at hand. Mr. Williams' mission is basically democratizing financial technology. Basically went into overdrive when he became a co-founder of a company known as Solo Funds. Article stated that the story of payday lending was very personal to us both. Mr. Williams explains, everyone thinks I made it because I got this company, and what happens, everyone starts asking for money. Big surprise that is. It's not that they don't have a job, they are just living check to check, so we thought we've got to fix this. The solution was, of course, technology in the form of a peer-to-peer lending program. And at the end of the day, his company is just another form of people getting access to more credit, access to more capital, and having the opportunity to be able to pay online funds via different systems and whatnot, and make it much more affordable for smaller businesses within certain communities, specifically within the African American community and other poorer communities around the United States of America. He stated, let's connect people who want to lend to others with people who need money. But let's create a platform that's going to create all of the science and all of the security so that they can ensure that that money is repaid, but they can also make money off of the transaction. Solo is activating the community to lend to the community. So it's redistributing wealth right back into the same community. Even though Mr. Williams has had a lot of success, he has to deal with potential investors who doubt his company's sustainability. The article stated that people have done peer-to-peer lending forever, and they all failed. Why are you guys different? He's often asked this question on a regular basis, and he stated, and I quote, I really just want to say, because I'm black and I've been broke, and I understand how to make this group borrow and how to make this group repay and how to make people make money off of that, because it's the same group. You think people in that community don't have discretionary capital. He stated, I beg to differ. Data shows to differ as well. Mr. Williams has been on this entrepreneurial journey since 2012, when making online payments wasn't as normal as it is in 2021. Mr. Williams stated, and I quote, it used to be, come work for my big company. His story is way different now. His story now is, I think it's important to say, no. They can come work for me. And he wants more and more younger people to have that mindset as well. You can go work for the big company, get the experience, but also get the mentorship and get the game, so that if you want to, you can have you becoming an owner an option on any specific way, whether it's IT, whether it's financial, whether it's any other specific industry and whatnot. We live in a time of options, but unfortunately, a lot of educational institutions are not helping people have that mindset, and people have to go on either online courses, local charter programs, I guess you could call them, or just local regular programs that have nothing to do with any sort of other institutions. They just become their own educational institution, or people just listening to podcasts and whatnot and getting actual face-to-face mentorship, paying for the face-to-face mentorship, because we live in the time of the entrepreneur, we live in the time of the boss, we live in the time of investors. We don't just live in a time of the 40 hours of work week employee. That time is gone. All right. So only, as far as just only, yeah. Everybody, eventually people have to have a job. No one disagrees with that. But everybody can become an investor. Everybody can figure out if they want to become a boss entrepreneur, if they want to. Options is what it's all about in today's world, and I'm all for it. Mr. Williams, hat goes off to you. Nothing but love and respect. And on that note, if you want to become a part of the Gold Standard Partners, GS Partners, G999, which is a new cryptocurrency, officially launching next month in March, where you're able to have the opportunity to not only buy cryptocurrency, but you have the opportunity to refer others, and you can make money off of their cryptocurrency once they buy specific packages and programs. And obviously, when you sign up, I'll tell you a lot more about it. Link is in the description if you're interested. If not, all good. Any negative comments, you get deleted, and we move forward. All right, so do the great 3 free things, family. Like, share, and subscribe. Always remember, you can't get fired if you own the company. As you see, Mr. Williams has created a company that's going to last, and obviously he'll probably create other companies that will last. And this is the time period that people are continuously doing it in the digital, online, stay-at-home economy, all right? So have a great day, make money moves, live broke like a fool, and I'll see you guys later. Take care.